Good morning, students. Today we will start a new chapter, chapter 16, pollution from unit 6th. I am repeating, we will start a chapter 16, pollution. So, please open chapter pollution, chapter 16. So, what is pollution? An undesirable change in physical, chemical, or biological characteristics of our air, land, or water caused by excessive accumulation of pollutants, means substances causing pollution, is called pollution. Okay, I am repeating. An undesirable change in physical, chemical, or biological characteristics of our air, land, or water caused by excessive accumulation of pollutant is called pollution. Agents that brings about such undesirable change are called as pollutants. So what are pollutants? Agents that bring about such undesirable changes are called pollutants. So pollutants are the substances and pollution is the process. Pollution adversely affects biological species. It damages our industrial process, living condition and cultural assets. Pollution can be classified as type of pollution: air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, and so on. In order to control environmental pollution, the Government of India has passed the Environment Protection Act in 1986. It works to protect and improve the quality of environment. Now I am talking about types of pollutants. Depending upon the nature of pollutants, the pollutants can be classified into two types. Number 1, biodegradable pollutants. The pollutants that are broken down by biological process are called biodegradable pollutants. I am repeating, the pollutants that are broken down by biological process are called biodegradable pollutants. The biodegradable substances are broken into simpler, harmless, and non-toxic substances in nature. This decomposition is completed by the action of microbes like bacteria, fungi, etc. These substances can be magnified biologically. Sewage, domestic waste product, urine and fecal matter, paper, wood, cloth, etc. are biodegradable pollutants. So, example of biodegradable pollutants are urine, fecal matter, domestic waste products, sewage, paper, wood, etc. Second one is non-biodegradable pollutants. The pollutants that are not broken down by the biological processes are called non-biodegradable pollutants. I am repeating, the pollutants that are not broken down by biological processes are called non-biodegradable pollutants. These substances may be inert and simply persist in the environment for a long time. It may harm the various members of the ecosystem. These substances may exhibit biological magnification. Insecticides, pesticide, DDT, full form of DDT is diphenyl trichloroethane. I am repeating, the full form of DDT is diphenyl trichloroethane. Mercury, lead, plastic, glass, radioactive waste are non-biodegradable pollutants. So example of non-biodegradable pollutants are DDT, insecticide, pesticide, mercury, lead, plastic, glass, radioactive waste, etc. Now I am talking about air pollution. Air pollution is one of the most common and dangerous pollution caused by air pollutants in the atmosphere. So, air pollution can be defined as an increase in the content of harmful substances in air. I am repeating, air pollution can be defined as an increase in the content of harmful substances in the air. Thus, degradation of air quality and natural atmospheric condition constitute air pollution. On the basis of source, air pollution can be classified. So now I am explaining sources of air pollution. There are two type of sources. Number one, natural sources. Number two, anthropogenic man-made sources. So what are natural sources? These include pollen grains, dust, smoke from forest fire and volcanic ash, spore and pathogens like bacteria, virus, etc. Pathogens means disease causing organism. Anthropogenic man-made sources are further classified into two types. Number one, fixed sources. Number two, mobile sources. Fixed sources. These include large factories, electrical power plants, mineral smelters, and different small-scale industries. While mobile sources include all sorts of transport vehicles moving by road, rail, or air. On the basis of nature of pollutants, air pollution is of two types. Air pollution is classified into primary pollutants and secondary pollutants. Primary pollutants. They enter the atmosphere directly from various sources and include carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides. While secondary pollutants are formed by chemical reactions between primary air pollutants and other atmospheric constituents. These include photochemical smog. Smog means smoke plus fog, acid rain, etc. Now I am explaining adverse effect of air pollution. Most of air we breathe is elemental oxygen and nitrogen. Carbon dioxide and water vapors are found in about 1%. A small part of these 1% may cause extremely harmful to life and nature. Some important air pollutants and their adverse effects are: number 1, particulate matter; number 2, carbon monoxide; number 3, hydrocarbons; number 4, SO2; number 5, nitrogen oxide; and number 6, smog, photochemical smog. So I am explaining each one. Number 1, particulate matter. Particulate matter includes solid particles or liquid droplets known as aerosols. It comprises smoke, dust, pesticide, biological agents like small dust, mites, spore and pollen. These cause sneezing, allergy, asthma, bronchitis and other respiratory problems. Atmospheric particles having diameter greater than and equal to 10 mm called settled down particles. I am repeating. Atmospheric particles having diameter greater than and equal to 10 mm called settled down particles means settle out in less than 1 day, while particles with diameter lesser than 10 mm are called suspended particulate matters means remain suspended in air for weeks. Such particulate matters alter the radiation and thermal budgets of atmosphere. They reduce the temperature at the lower atmosphere. Number 2, carbon monoxide, CO.